are rolling. Hello everyone and welcome to the Great Movie Ride. Once again, my name is Francis, and on behalf of Disney's Hollywood Studios and Turner Classic Movies, please welcome our host for this one-of-a-kind tour, Robert Osborne.
Thank you. We're ready for Hollywood indeed. What better way to start our journey? From the Old West to the rooftops of London and along the Yellow Brick Road, there really is no place like the movies. One of Hollywood's significant contributions to the world of film were great musicals. This scene is from one of my favorites, the 1933 Busby Berkeley spectacular, Footlight Parade. Here's one of the most famous of all dance sequences. It's from the 1952 musical classic, Singing in the Rain.
Here's Gene Kelly singing in the rain, literally.
Here's one of the quintessential Disney musicals, Mary Poppins, starring Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke. This classic earned 13 Academy Award nominations.
Chim Chim Cherry, I love this song. Sing along. Hold on to those wallets and purses, folks. This doesn't look like a very good neighborhood.
Here's the birthplace of the gangster film, the seedy underbelly of Chicago from The Public Enemy, starring James Cagney. Released in 1951 before strict censorship rules were enforced, Public Enemy is a gritty, realistic, and violent look at the world of gangsters of the Depression era.
Like a dirty, no good yellow belly stool. Right in the head, the first time I see him. Oh, you dirty, double-crossing. Open up in here, you hear me?
I love this movie. In one famous scene, James Cagney shows a grapefruit in Mae Clark's face. She could never look at breakfast in the same way again. These tough guys, they can turn anything into a weapon.
Somebody's coming. Somebody's coming. Get down. Is it them? Nah, just a bunch of rubbernecking tourists.
Shut up, you two. You want to blow our cover?
Sorry about the delay, folks, but I don't want to run a red light, even in the movies.
Hey, yo. Hey, come here.
I'm not allowed to leave my vehicle.
I said, get over here.
I think it's time for a visit to a concession stand. Bye.
Mr. Osborne, wait. Okay, Muggsy, whatever you say.
Hey, how'd you know my names anyways?
I've seen this movie before.
Hey, John Senior Fancy. God, it's my ticket out of here, so beat
You're
it.
making a big mistake here.
I said straight out of here, you gotta get out.
I can just walk out in the middle of a
Come
movie.
on, beat it.
Here they come, boss! Get out, you grinders!
I'm gonna go find Mr. Osborne.
I'm hit! I'm hit! Muggsy! They got me! Muggsy! Muggsy! Where's his man? Real man! Shut up!
Everybody just sit tight, running around like they got the law, and never break the law. Hey, lady, watch this. No more red lights.
Muggsy!
Hey, sorry boys, I think you might get away. Give my regards to the warden. Suckers. What are you looking at? Everybody mind your P's and Q's and maybe you won't get hurt. Wow. This must be the west side of town, huh?
Western films depict the legendary American wild frontier, where cowboys and their loyal seeds maintain order in towns against
Hightail it out of
the
here.
wilderness.
Go right ahead.
Clint Eastwood are two of the iconic stars who epitomize
A long
this
time
ideal of
ago, I
the
made
stoic
me a rule.
gunslinger.
Let people do what they want. So, that's some mighty tough territory you're heading into, children. Not think about turning back.
Now that we're in the clear, it's the perfect time for me to collect all your valuables. We'll start with the jewelry.
There he is! It's the bank robber!
Hey!
Don't let him get away!
I'm going to save us, Papa!
Let him go, little man!
This is done! And that's it! I get out of here! Oh, look at it this way! Can't get any worse. Okay. It's worse. I don't know about you guys, but this is starting to get kind of creepy. Where are we? Chicago?
Science fiction has been a staple of classic movies, from George Méliès's A Trip to the Moon to George Lucas's Star Wars. In 1979, director Ridley Scott and Sigourney Weaver made audiences believe that in space, no one can hear you scream. This is Alien.
Hey, Dusty! How do we get out of here?
Warning, remain in your vehicle. The area you are entering is extremely dangerous. Proceed with caution.
The emergency distress system is now activated. The ship will detonate in T-minus 10. Option to override automatic. Look out! Expires T-minus 5 minutes.
What is that thing? There it is again! Okay, that's enough creepy crawly things for one day, right?
Steven Spielberg and George Lucas cemented their status as the blockbuster boys with their first partnership. Here from that legendary collaboration is Harrison Ford as archaeologist Indiana Jones in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
Some of the biggest horror stars of Hollywood have appeared in the ancient story of a cursed Egyptian temple. A priceless jewel that beckons to all, but be warned, the temptation always leads to destruction.
Wow, get a load of that, some bites. Time for me to get back to work. Good thing I don't believe in ghost stories. Don't let me move while I go get the guards. I don't think they notice a few extra bodies around here, if you know what I mean.
I've seen enough movies to know that you really shouldn't even think about trying to steal a jewel.
Don't, unbeliever. Disturb the treasure of the gods, and you shall all pay with your lives.
Not bad for my first movie, huh?
The twist ending. That just goes to show you anything can happen in the movies. Now, let's get on with the show.
I see dead people. Things that go bump in the night have always been a staple of the movies. One of the first horror films was a silent short featuring a dancing skeleton, created by the Lumiere brothers in 1897. Now that's what I call a wrap. Wow, it's really a jungle out there. Where are we?
This is the jungle home of one of the most famous movie characters of them all, Tarzan. The movie's most popular Tarzan is undoubtedly Johnny Weissmuller, who spun 2 full films as the King of the Jungle.
Over there we have Maureen O'Sullivan as Jane, and of course Tarzan's sidekick Cheetah, who was portrayed by over a dozen chimpanzee actors over the years.
Here's Humphrey Bogart in his most famous film role. In 1942, Bogey finally got to spread his wings and romance the beautiful Ingrid Bergman in Casablanca.
When this film came out in 1940, Walt Disney promised to add new musical sequences in the future. His nephew Roy kept that promise 60 years later with the release of Fantasia in 2000.
And now, one of the most famous movie stars in one of his greatest roles, Mickey Mouse, the Sorcerer's Apprentice in Fantasia.
The sorcerer's name in this scene is Yen Sid, which is his name spelled backwards.
We've come over the rainbow and into one of the most beloved and most watched films in movie history, Wizard of Oz.
Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. I wonder how we get out of here. What do you folks think? Which way do we go? Follow the yellow brick road. Oh, why didn't I think of that? Sing along, folks. You know the words.
all of us here at Disney's Hollywood Studios and Turner Classic Movies, we hope you've enjoyed our tour through some of my favorite films. But remember, there are many more adventures waiting for you every day on TCM.
You didn't need that. We had to taste it.
Wait a minute. You ain't heard nothing yet. Step inside!
You best start believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner.
Is it safe?
I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
I'm a man. Well, nobody's perfect. Shut up.
Force will be with you always.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
I want to be alone.
We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. Good morning, Vietnam!
He's looking at you, kid.
Movies, the stuff that dreams are made of. I hope you've enjoyed our ultimate celebration of classic movies. And remember, you can find many more beloved stories and legendary stars on Turner Classic Movies.
On behalf of Disney's Hollywood Studios and Turner Classic Movies, we'd like to thank you for joining us on the Great Movie Ride. Now, as we wrap this production, we ask that you please remain seated until the vehicle comes to a complete stop. Please gather all personal belongings and take small children by the hand. When these doors open, rise dramatically to your feet and make a grand exit directly to the rear of your vehicle. Oh, and when I yell action, don't forget the thunderous applause for yours truly. Okay, places everybody, and action! Thank you, thank you. Have a wonderful evening here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. On behalf of all of us, we'll see you at the movies.